Okay, oh, whoops. Whoops. Sorry. I am back. I kind of left you guys with the little cliffhanger on episode 3. But, yeah, now that I'm back, you can see what happens to this lady. You are requested to stand in judgment. A woman has been convicted of attempted murder and requests the mercy of the crown. Your Highness, this slaughter dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. Which sister? Corisande, the Duchess of Mead. Is she alright? She is unharmed. We caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul spew. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's justice it is. Them devils killed me brother and broke me ma'am's heart. Lied to her they did when she went to see why he'd not come back. Said he'd gone for soldier when he never would. He weren't the only one. Wow, this lady has bad grammar. Neither. I waited 10 years for my chance to get my own back. That's justice. You see, she's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with it. I don't know what this is all about. Either way, murder is a serious crime. I will put her to work. This woman failed in her goals. She harmed no one. I do not require her life. If she is kept far away from your sister's court, she will no longer be a threat. You're going to forgive her? I'm indenturing her, not pardoning her. She will serve as a heavy laborer in northern Ursel. Yeah. She should be made an example of. She should be drawn and quartered in a public square. It's a little too far there, buddy. I have spoken! Wow, that is badass. God bless you, miss. Oh, whoops. I know what to do. Visit the treasury! You overwhelm the guards with the facts and figures, explaining that you need treasury access to adjust the royal budget, which may affect their pay packets as well as the taxes assessed on their friends and family. They stand aside. The glitter is dazzling, but some sixth sense draws you towards one little locked box in particular. This is what you need. This is the crystal that will make you a Lumen. You tuck the box into your pocket, you can show it to your mentor later and get instructions on what to do next. Yeah, I'm gonna become a badass. Skills. I can now be a Lumen. Classes. Okay, I'm gonna train in weapons, archery, and then I'll talk to what's her face. You learn how to twist and wax bowstring from a variety of fibers. You learn to cut, fletch, and tie arrows. As you were walking one day in the gardens, you hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single dry leaf flutters in its talons. That's funny, I thought owls were nocturnal. I guess I was wrong. When you return to the castle, your father's waiting for you. Wait, I saw the little thing say falcon. Was that a... Does she not know the difference between a falcon and an owl? She that... Wow. There's a woman here to see you. She wishes crown funding for a project. Thank you for seeing me, your royal highness. I come to you on behalf of the people. I wish to build a hospital where any citizen affected with disease can be brought for treatment. Putting all the sick people together, wouldn't that make them die faster? Oh my god, Elodie. Well, this princess is a piece of work. We are not interested. Yeah, because that makes a lot of sense. I got it! What do I do now? Pick up the crystal with your bare hands, press it against your chest over your heart and say, Illuminate! Oh yeah. Do it. Okay, here we go. Illuminate! Oh man. You feel dizzy and both larger and lighter than you were before. The crystal has disappeared from view, but you know where it is. Wow. The priestess here is a friend of mine. I will come to your lessons in the faith and train you to use your powers. Oh, Yeah. Now I look kind of like I want to strangle somebody, but I also look really happy about wanting to strangle somebody. Okay. Classes. Lumen time. Wield magic. Oh my god. You learn to summon a small glowing light which you can then move around independently. You learn how to cast rays of white light which can banish shadows and blind your opponents. You learn to create tiny discs of solid light which can fly through the air and cut into targets. Wow, that's awesome. Remember that the Festival of Good Lady is approaching. There will be public celebrations for the commoners followed by grand gala for the nobility. As a queen, you'd be expected to lead the procession and take part in the ceremonial planting, possibly give a speech. However, since you are not yet crowned, it is not required, and it may not be safe to expose you to the public. What do you mean, not safe? Outside of the castle, you are less well protected. If anyone means you harm, think on it now, decide later. Word has come from the factory for books that you funded. They have assembled enough equipment to begin printing test pamphlets. As their royal sponsor, it is your right to decide the content of the first printing. Poems praising your mother, army recruitment, or religious doctrine. Well, since I am a warmongering sociopath, I think it's obvious what I'm choosing. Religious doctrine. No, just kidding. What they print will be distributed all around Nova. That makes this an excellent time to reach out to potential recruits. So they should write about how grand it is to be in my service. A practical approach. There's a letter for you as well. It's from Brioni. She's a brony. I went to school with her, but she's a couple years older than me. Her mother is a Duchess of Mead. Funny, I thought you had to be like a guy to be a brony, cause like the whole bro sort of deal in that. Well, I don't know. She's complaining that her mother still won't let her come home for the holidays. Apparently her uncle, Kevin, wow, it's a really generic name, is absolutely furious about the woman's trial. I mean, geez, not a title, nothing. She's bored and looking for an adventure. Well, I don't have any to suggest to her. Yeah, you're kind of like trapped. Now that I've finished studying, I need to become less cheerful. You attend services in the Castle Grove, letting the peace of the ritual calm your heart. Oh, yeah, I feel like I could punch a tree. I obviously can't. I'm not that cool. Well, yeah, I'll cut it here today. Maybe. Actually, no, not yet. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna cut it. So I will see you guys when I upload again. Later.